here's the test. You guys are not on air at the moment. I'm just going to do a little introduction. Welcome to the Valvoline Grand National Series. We're not at Daytona like the picture shows, but we're here in Indianapolis. We're going to start with some pre-race shows and talk about how we think tonight's going to go. As I'm going to get some of my helpers here in the booth with me. If I can just find this. Oh my gosh, where is it? It should be working just about now. Oh, here we go. Now you guys can talk. You can introduce yourselves to the live stream.
All right, I am Grimrex34, otherwise known as AJ, and I'm one of the commentators now for the Valvoline Racing Series, all three, if I am available for them. And it's going to be a fun one. Can't wait for this one.
I love cats, nickname Cats, and I will be commentating along with him for this race today.
Okay, so tonight is a very special night for a lot of newcomers in our series. And I'm going to take a look at our roster. We have quite a few new rookies joining us, such as the NX driver, his username. His name is Brett, or Amazing Racer. He is a rookie. What do you guys think the rookies are going to have to go through today at Indianapolis?
Especially at a track like Indianapolis, it's going to be probably a draft track. You see it all the time, but these rookies got to come in. You just got to think of it as a normal race. You don't think of it as a debut. Oh, it's Indianapolis, because I've had people do that I've known get all nervous about a debut.
Yeah.
But you just got to roll like a normal race and go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's this one team, one of the best teams in the series. Their name is Team Chevy Motor Club, and they have 8 drivers in the Xfinity series.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty packed team.
Well,
How do you expect them to run tonight with that many drivers?
Well, I mean, strength in numbers is definitely going to be coming in very key because like you said, 8 drivers. You already know if they can all hook up together, they got it. Looking at
Definitely.
some of the names, I don't know most of them, but
Yeah,
they're going to be
you'll get to know them throughout the night
looking
tonight
good.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I will not be in the booth for commentating. I'll be on the track for tonight. I drive the number 25 Ford. And I'm also the defending champion. I don't want to talk about how I won the championship, but we can move past that.
Mickey.
So we
I don't
also
know.
have a brand new team that spawned. It's Spartan Motorsports, made by G Cool and Joey Magano. I know you don't know them too well, but G Cool, he's come so close to a Xfinity win so many times. He has a Cup Series win, made the Cup Series playoffs. Do you think tonight's the night that we can get a Xfinity Series win?
I mean, you know what people say sometimes? New team, new them. And
Yes,
I think tonight is the night where he's gonna break through, get his first Grand National Series win, and maybe go on a run for
yeah,
Spartan Motorsports in the
that'd be
15.
awesome. And Mr. I Love Cats, we also have another driver for that team, the 22 of Joey Magano. How do you expect him to do? He doesn't have quite the reputation that G Cool has. Doesn't have a Valvoline win to his name, but with a teammate as G Cool as I described, how do you think he's gonna do?
I think if he stays with him and they work together, I think he can finish up.
Racing, he has 2 drivers. One is Riley77. You guys also probably don't know him, but he is this is probably his rookie season. One key note is he made a start in the Cup Series for the Season 1 Daytona 500. And without knowing too much about him, how do you think he's going to do?
I mean, the inexperience might be my thing. I don't know how he's gonna do, but like you said, making a cup start, getting some of the nerves out, especially running a track like Daytona for the 500. Maybe that might have gotten him to see where he's at, got a feel for the league and all that. But maybe he'll do good. You never know.
Yeah. And now I'm going to check up here. We have So beginning with an exhibition before Daytona, do you think that's a good idea to give the driver some time before they head to the biggest track of all? Like the scariest, I
Oh yeah,
suppose.
100%. Yeah, I agree with that one a lot actually.
I believe this gives them time to be on track with their teammates after a almost 4 week off season now, and they'll be able to learn and work together and get towards getting this Xfinity win. We also saw last night for the Truck Series, so there's this Cup driver, his name is Blue Angel. He dropped down back to the Truck Series full time to go chase the championship down there, and he won last night. Do you think the same could happen tonight for an Xfinity full timer or Grand National full timer?
Maybe, you never know. Like I said, Indianapolis is one of those tracks where it'll either be tight packed racing or one person is going to run away with it.
That's
And
very true.
it could be anyone in the field starting first or whatever the last car in the field is, usually starting last. I've seen races at Indy where you've gone 2 laps down, get two big cautions or stage break, and just storm to the front and steal one. I've seen that happen a lot, actually.
Yeah.
We might see that again today.
Would you think of Indianapolis as a wild card track where like almost anybody can get the victory?
100%. I mean, I'm gonna go based off my last opinion a little bit by you can be if you're in the right spot at the perfect time, that'll be the time to shine and get that spot for you.
Yes.
Because you can be thinking that you're out of it, and then a late caution, boom, you're battling for the lead on like third row inside, and you have a chance to win it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very
And
flipped.
that could easily happen tonight.
Yeah. Um, Cats, do you think there's going to be an overtime finish with it being Indianapolis?
There wasn't a lot of wrecks last night, but tonight, depending on how aggressive the drivers race, I think there could be a chance of an overtime finish, and if there is, that would make for a very interesting race.
What do you think? Where do you think the right spot is to start on the overtime restart?
Ooh.
I don't know, that's a tough one. The inside might get the advantage going into turn one, but the outside with the run, honestly, with it being like a speedway and and how, like he said, it's kind of up for anyone. I think that if it goes into overtime, people might be like so nervous to get that win. It might be anybody's game.
That's true.
I'll agree with that one. I really do. But in my opinion, I've seen the inside line crumble at Indianapolis countless times. If you're like second row, but like you said in the first row, which is the question, I'd say outside lane, control the outside. If you have someone with you, just lift a little early, and you can just get right into that corner and get the run out of turn number 1 and turn number 2 into the backstretch.
What do you guys think about being inside second row or being third in the restart?
Ooh. See, that's where like everything happens. If everything happens at once, you're in a bad spot. If
That's true.
you can get in the corner, have a lane or even space, because you already know there's going to be a lot of squeezing up in the turn 1 and turn 2,
Yeah, definitely.
and get that run down the backstretch, you could be golden opportunity to make a move for the win.
Well, fans, that's our pre-race show, and now we're gonna play our national anthem. So please rise and remove any headwear as we represent our nation's colors.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making cheese like Mercedes Benz. Whoa, yeah, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in. Okay, drop a song and pop up on your phone like I was YouTube. Connected to the fans without a hand, I did it Bluetooth.
Here we are back in the booth. Now these guys are going to be back on air here. I'm going to make sure that their audio is included into this one. I just need to change where I'm at the moment.
Just let me know when to go.
Yep. So then now we welcome the booth back. If it wants to update, that'd be sweet. And if it wants to help, okay, there we go. Now you guys take the show, and I'll invite you to the race when it's time. You guys can just talk about whatever you feel like. able to commentate it all good?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm not hearing anything.
That's an issue. Um, that's kind of stupid. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna do
Is the stream also a little behind?
the stream. Yeah, the stream. That's normal for it to be a little behind.
Yeah,
There
it
we go.
normally
Now it's
delays like
great. Now,
that.
now your stream, now your audio should be on. Okay, so there.
All right.
Apparently, so you guys just missed all qualifying. I'll invite you again when it's time for the race.
Yep.
All
I
right.
mean, I was able to commentate or like to spectate qualifying.
That's
It's
good.
just that
That's good.
the audio went through.
Okay, now the
Oh,
audio.
there we go.
Yeah, now the audio should be going through. Okay, I'll give you another invite, and then that's when you guys can join for the race.
Sounds good.
Yep.
As that wraps up qualifying, and G Cool is gonna put it on pole. Outsider by wow, he actually obliterated the lap time around 3/10.
Is everybody here?
Or no, sorry, no. Yeah, by 3/10 is going to be outsider for the pole. That is a good lap.
Expect him to be fast today.
But outsider, really fast racer, was unable to get it done in qualifying, but like they always say, qualifying is just a consolation prize if you really think about it. It's like a participation trophy for qualifying the fastest, and qualifying really doesn't mean anything if you really think about it.
It really doesn't, because anything could happen during the race.
Which is 100% true.
They see the people that got disconnected rejoining. Hopefully they don't get disconnected again.
Yep.
14 people in the race. Some people could not make qualifying.
I believe Joey Magano made it the field now after saying that he wouldn't be able to make it, but I think he actually made it in time. Penske King getting back in after lagging out in qualifying. Rice 559 made it after qualifying. I don't know if he completely made it, but we are going to have a fun one on tap. 25 laps, 25%, 3 times wear for this one. 14 cars made the field.
Some pitting might have to come in here.
Well, pitting is definitely going to be happening tonight. I'll be shocked if it doesn't.
Wonder how many wrecks we'll experience tonight.
I think we'll see quite a few, especially with the way the lobbies have been today. They've been very laggy. I actually just finished one up at Richmond before this one. But it's going to be a good one on tap today.
The race is almost ready to get going here.
If he actually just tried to remind me that it was 25 laps, he actually got that one covered here on the stream. But race is about to start as they're now loading in as we speak. need to get the invites, which will be happening shortly.
Haven't got them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think you forgot to invite us. Oh no.
He definitely forgot to invite us.
All right. I just messaged him on Xbox. Maybe he got it. Maybe he didn't.
Did he get it in time?
There we go. We
Can't-
got it. We 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 got it. Did you get an invite?
Not yet. He's getting to me. Oh, yeah, got one.
All right. Now we're loading in for the Indiana 25 is what we're going to call it.
Subtract 0 off of that one.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to subtract numbers off of it, especially if you cannot do math. Just remove the number. It is currently in the turn number 1. G Cool with the lead over Outsider. Bobby's still lagging for me. Oh, we got we got trouble. But it looks like it's no, it's not lag. We got one up top.
One
It's
spun in
not-
the back, not collecting anybody else
We got
here.
a caution already. It looks like it's lagging a little bit. Oh no, it's lagging badly. If you look at the perspective of Milk, the lobby is indeed lagging.
You can see the spin right there. Him just hitting the wall and going down.
Yeah, as we are going to be having, I believe, 5 laps, or no, 4 or 3 to go in the stage already. Very short stages here for the first 2 stages. And then the third one, it is probably, I think, a 10-plus lap dash. But unfortunate with the way NASCAR Heat 5 has been acting today, it's not been the greatest.
G Cool restarting in first. Inside row.
Cool, and trying to remember who the 57 was. I said his name already in the broadcast. As that is Riley in the 57.
If you get underway here.
We got some 3-wide action in the back, 2x2. Still in the first 2 rows. Oh,
One
he's
car's
a spinner though in the 7 and
Oh,
the 90.
Oh,
The big one is
crap.
happening. Penske
Big
King
crap.
ended up going around. I believe we have 2 number 9 cars in the field. But another caution.
But 3 or 4 cars involved in that one.
So on that, the number 7 of Elbear ended up touching the grass just enough to spin the car, collecting a lot of car drivers, but that's the end of the stage. And it looks like G Cool is going to win the stage, but they might be resetting the lobby here. Noah's out, Outsider's out. I'm not sure if they're resetting the lobby or not. But
Might be a little too laggy for them, maybe?
the servers have been very laggy today. But looks like we're not doing it. Unfortunately for them, Outsider, Noah, and Penske all going to have DNFs and one more. Or no. No, they are resetting the lobby. They are resetting the lobby.
Yes, I heard you just say that. I want to just give the official news to you. My mic is still off. But yes, the lobbies are being reset due to huge amounts of lag. And we might not be able to get a full race in tonight. If it's still laggy, then we're going to have to... Then we're probably going to have to just postpone it to another day. Hopefully these lobbies can get going, and you guys can talk about that, I suppose. And Outsider's going to make the lobby. So I'll invite you guys back when it's time again.
Okay. Yeah, like, we've just gotten word they are going to try to get this race in. The lag of the lobbies have been very bad today. We had one race that I've been in where we had to actually call the race at the end of stage 2. Kind of helped me out because I did get 3rd, but at the end of the day, you never want to see races end up being called early. But if you can't get the full race in due to lag, it's not the league owner's fault. It's not the league's fault. It's just the game being unable to handle it and everything. So
A lot of people are on right now.
yeah.
Lag is like the NASCAR Heat version of rain. If you
I
think of
agree
it.
with that one.
If it happens before, like the first stage, most likely we're gonna try to get it in again. But if it happens past the second, I might just let it go. Everybody's getting back up started here again.
I think they got the lobby up actually quicker, which is what you have to do in this with the laggy service. You got to get your drivers in quick and to get everything hopefully not broken. He is scrambling for it to invite everyone right now. As I'd like to welcome everyone to the stream once again.
I just want to bring a quick update. I just want to make sure it's the same length, so it's still going to be 25 laps from the green. It's about 6 laps stage 1, and I don't. It's probably going to be about the same for stage 2, so that can help out with calling if that helps at all.
All right, but yeah, it's gonna still gonna be this 25 laps. We're just redoing the whole thing. Stage 1 from the last one will not matter, but the laps will be 6 laps stage 1. I believe it's 6 to 8 in stage 2, and then the remaining is stage 3.
What this does mean, though, is with creating a new lobby, that means qualifying does not have a matter in this one.
Unless they are redoing the order, but I feel like they should just go off of the green. Looks like 12 cars are going to be in the field for this one now, as 2 people had to go. But
Hopefully he doesn't forget this time.
He paused. He paused 1 and 2, getting both of them in there. Just hopefully they can get in quick enough. Oh. "13 people in the lobby from when we are looking at it.
If they do go from this position, G Cool will be starting 7th instead of 1st this time.
Which, that might not mean anything, because G Cool's got a lot of speed tonight so far.
He does. This will be his first time in not clean air.
And we've got the invites.
We have.
And 14 cars for this one. Getting ready to go. It looks like everyone is loaded or loading or has loaded in for this one. Like I said, 6 laps per stage. I believe it's 6 second stage and a 12-lap dash to the finish. Will decide this Indiana 25, almost at 250. But see how this goes. People still loading in. We actually loaded in pretty quickly. Yes, here we go, getting ready to go green. officially, finally, green flag in the air, and we are racing here from Indianapolis.
Number 10.
Outsider now into turn number 1. Milk trying to fit in behind. He will. No, he gets a bump from, I believe that's Riley. And oh, Noah hard in the wall.
I think there's a wreck in the back. Might bring out the caution.
Yes, there is, but it looks like they're still green. No, we got one around. That is the 3, and then the 68 goes around. Death Chicken, if I said that right, and Noah packs into the back of the 68.
Oh,
NASCAR F1 fan, and we have a caution.
The 8 involved in that.
Lots of drivers involved. We have 2 15 cars in this one. We have 2 9 cars. We've seen it all.
Still looking to be pretty laggy here.
And Milk has told us before we went back green that if we cannot get it to go with the lag, we are going to be having to postpone it, unfortunately, which no one wants to do that. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you need to do. And most leagues do that too.
Luckily,
Outsider and Milk 1-2 again. Green flag. As they cross the stripe. Outsider and Milk still 2x2. Looks like Penske in the second row with Riley on the inside. It's a little bit loose. Oh, there they go. Oh, the big one again. The same people from the last one. It looks like Outsider is going to win stage number 1 on the Indiana 25 as we stand at the moment. I don't know if we are going to be continuing fully with the amount of lag, but
can't get it clean here off of turn 1. Don't know if it's because of the lag or if it's just because they're just racing hard. I think we will continue here.
it looks like it is. Let's see if anyone is out of the race. It does not look like it, as we are going to be going back underway in green flag in the air. Riley moved up to second. Milk moved down to third. As looks like they are keeping it clean so far down the straightaway. As I might have just jinxed it, and there comes the lag, and there goes NASCAR F1 fan. Oh, and that is Milk.
Oh, almost a flip.
Noah goes around.
The 9 around.
Riley will take the lead. It is a 8-lap stage, so I was right the first time. Surprisingly, I was right for once.
As we see, as you guys will be seeing it from Milk's perspective, so
Oh, what the fuck?
we have some flips happening on. Still can't get out of that first corner.
Yeah, with the lag and the apron being very bad, it is a recipe for disaster because NASCAR Heat 5's handling model in the 2020 cars is not great. Even on the new cars, it's not that bad, not that great.
As we restart for the 3rd time.
Green flag back in the air for the 3rd time. I believe we are coming to halfway in the stage, number 2. So technically, you could really call the race at this point, but I don't think any of us will want to. Looks like they make it out of turn 1 for the most part.
In the back,
Lots of cars in the wall out of 2 in the 2. Oh, they're wrecking behind. We got a car on his side for a second. Milk in there, Magano.
The 7.
Another caution again. I believe that's gonna do it for the stage. Or there might be one more retry here in the stage. On the wreck, it looked like Magano had a overcorrection. We are gonna have one more caution in the stage. It'll be a one lap dash to the finish of stage number 2.
This is a wreck fest right now.
Yeah, but you can't really blame a whole lot of people. The game is still very laggy, I will say that, but there are just some unfortunate events happening tonight.
We do get some cars pitting.
We did have some cars pit under yellow. Green flag in the air for, I believe, a one lap dash to the finish. Stage number 2 is outsider. Has Penske fan outside of him. And, oh, they couldn't even make it in the first corner.
Got cars in the grass. No
Cars
spin
in the
yet.
grass all over the place.
Got a spin in the back. Milk.
Oh, was that a... Oh, my God. Milk went flying on my screen. He went above the catch fence for me.
Milk went for quite a big ride there. Don't know if that was lag or what, but 3 cars spinning there.
Oh, it even flipped on his screen. Holy. Wow. What a ride by the 25.
Luckily didn't go into the crowd.
And we are very lucky about that one. That is not the end of the stage.
That concluded the end.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was? Okay, yeah, so outsider will win the stage. Coming to the final stage, 14 or no, not 14 laps. I can't do math right. Damn. But green flag back in the air. As outsider through turn number 1. Still with the lead. Coming out of turn number 2. Or coming into turn number 2.
One car hard in the wall. Don't know if that'll bring out the caution here.
Lag. Now coming down the back straightaway. We're finally down. Coming into turn number 3 for the first time today.
Finally getting complete a lap.
Oh, you just jinxed it for us. As here comes Penske giving a little shove to the 10. Couple cars outside. Almost at the wall. Is outsider still with the lead.
We do have a car spin in the back.
Oh, that's a violent spin there. Trying to see who that was. But outsider's going to lead, I believe, the first green flag lap of the day. Yeah, it is true.
I think they saved it, so we continue green here.
Yep, and we do. Oh, wow. That 57 is still on 2 wheels. Riley goes around back in front of the field. And caution is out for, I believe, the 5th time today, which is
21
unfortunate.
again. Get a perfect view of that wreck from Milkman's. We got 1 lap done. Outsider will stay in first, number 10.
Outsider stays in first. I think they're just going to finish. NASCAR F1 fan did end up DNFing. But the lag has been very bad. Oh, no, there they go. Like, once again.
Oh, boy. Big stack up there.
5-car pile up out of turn number 1. Caution again.
Caution-filled race this is. As this will bring us into overtime.
I don't think... Was it? It might. It might be lap 22 we come back on, or 23.
Anyhow, it will be a 2-lap shootout.
It's just whoever's in the front is going to be in a good spot here
Mhm.
with the way everything is. Outsider and G Cool finally making his way up to the front. Has a very fast car.
He's looking.
Or the Spartan Motorsports 15 has been very close to winning in the Busch Series multiple times, but almost he's won a cup race though. And we got a car around
back in
once
the
again.
back,
That
he's
is Riley.
We will start again. Don't even know what to say at this point.
Yeah, it's just not been good on Heat 5. I'm just gonna keep saying it's on the servers, honestly. But I don't. People are saying I don't. They don't that they don't want it to be official, really. This isn't. I believe this is an exhibition, anyway.
It's tough when you're trying
But
to drive and like the lag just keeps like knocking you around. Outsider and G Cool. Side by side.
here we go, getting ready to go green. This might be overtime here. Yes, it is. It's overtime, and oh wow, only 2 cars went
Big
on my
lag.
end. The very bad lag spike, and we got a car around again. I believe that's the 9 of Noah. Oh, he's on his lid.
Oh, he collected a bunch of cards right there.
Caution again.
I believe that one was due to a lot of lag. There was a big lag spike there. You can even see it
Yeah.
on Milk perspective. Like every card is glitching out. Might call it here and just take the where they are right now.
You never know.
Milk up to third.
Yeah, Milk did go all the way up to third. On that, looks like we're going back green. Outsider, G Cool, Milk, and Penske your top 4. And I believe Edison in 5th. As still looking for options going into turn 1. Edison got tight,
One in the wall.
booting the 99 all the way up the track.
Spin, I'm pretty sure.
Are they going to let him race? No, we got Penske hit the wall and goes around. But G Cool takes the lead.
G Cool takes the lead. We stay green.
Penske's still spinning. Couple cars getting sideways. Penske able to get back going. Is now down going into turn number 3. Or this is turn number 4. Going to see the white flag here in this one. I believe this is an exhibition race, not 100% sure.
In the background. If he crosses the finish line here.
G Cool has crossed the line.
They're wrecking. I think G Cool has won.
Wrecking again. And yes, that is the end.
That is the race, G Cool.
G Cool technically wins his first Valvoline Busch Series race. I don't know if it was an exhibition or not. Probably is. But
Milkman involved in that wreck right there at the end. What a race. We called it early, ending in overtime.
That was quite the race I had to experience right there. So basically, I'm not on air. I'm gonna go on air right now. I'm gonna go on the mic. I think I am on mic. I am on mic right here. So basically, I'm gonna explain to the fans. Since it was an exhibition, we let it go with all the lag, and we had a rule where 3 overtimes, and on the 4th overtime, we called the race. It's in the rule book and how it always has been. So no matter what, we were gonna end it eventually, and somehow we made it another lap, and then G Cool won it. So what a race. We're going to try to get G Cool in the Discord here, and you guys can try to interview him. Now, my fastest lap of the race was a 1 minute lap. That's how you can tell that race was not as good as it probably should have been.
Got involved in that wreck there.
I got involved in every wreck. I was stuck in every wreck every time. I tried my best.
Had that one massive flip.
I flipped into the catch fence. That was just horrible. Hopefully you can fix these lobbies for next time. Fans, there were 7 of you in the chat. Thank you for coming out to watch this monstrosity. I promise that's not how we race normally. That was all lag with the lobbies. If the lobbies were good, we'd be fine, and we're going to try to get hopefully these lobbies can get fixed for Cup on Thursday. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to try to get G Cool into the Discord here.
Yeah, I got to bounce.
And it'll be just me now, as my partner had to leave. As we wait, hopefully, for Milk to get G Cool into the Discord.
So now we can go and join the main voice channel. Did Grimmer have to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. We'll just go join the main voice channel now, and we're gonna go interview our race winner. Hello, G Cool.
What's up, boys?
There we go. The audio seems to be working good, and we have your car up on screen. G Cool, how did you survive the chaos to get your win here in Indianapolis?
It's all about staying out front and just trying to stay away from all the crazies behind you. But me and
Yeah.
Outsider had a good run into one, and I got under him, and the rest was history. So, but
Yeah,
we come out here and make a statement early this year.
that's. How do you feel about going back to back in the Xfinity Series exhibitions? Because you
I
won
feel
last
great.
season in Pocono too.
I mean, it's a good way to start the season, and like I said, there's a lot of races last year that should have been wins, but stuff happened. But we're gonna make sure to execute off of this.
Yeah. And G Cool, technically this is not an Xfinity Series win. This is an exhibition Valvoline win. What are you gonna do this season to get that first Xfinity Series win that it's eluded you this entire career?
Just stay out front like I usually do, but just make sure to wrap things up and make sure the door gets shut on somebody.
Okay, well,
That's
that's your race winner. G Cool, thank you for coming out and racing tonight, and congrats on not dying and getting your second exhibition win.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, you can turn that into a real race win.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen this year.
Yeah. We'll go to Joey Magano next, as he's next on my screen for the voice chat.
You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you good. Okay. Joey, how do you feel about having your teammate get the win and have your team finish both in the top 3?
I mean, I like it a whole lot. I think my third place was really lucky. I had a strong run on that final lap somehow. I really can't explain it. I mean, I'm just overall glad of how we performed today. So, even though it's an
Good. How do you-
exhibition, I hope it's like this the whole season. So who knows?
Yeah.
It can go anywhere.
How do you think Spartan Motorsports is
So,
going to do throughout the season after seeing this race tonight?
that's all I got.
Do you think Spartan could get a couple more wins before the season's over? Oh, he's just left in the middle of it. Okay. Oh, and he's back. Okay. Riley, are you ready here to talk?
So sorry. My thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Joey, for coming out tonight, and we'll see you next week in Daytona.
Yeah.
Riley, how did you feel about your race tonight, and how do you think, what do you think you could have gone better for you?
Definitely the lag issues were the biggest issue about this race. I thought the car was decent. Whenever I made contact with anyone, though, that definitely hurt me, especially when but the lag was definitely the biggest issue, especially because I was running third, had a good run all day up until the turning point when lag came in and sent me airborne almost over the catch fence. So, but it is what it is. Our Hooters Toyota was okay, I guess. I thought the handling definitely handled a lot better during the actual race than the qualifying race that was pointless. But it is what it is. At least it was just an exhibition race, and hopefully things will go better down in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Mr. Katz, do you have any questions for Riley?
Yeah. Based off of this race, do you think you'll Sorry, lost her words here. Based off of this race, how do you think you're gonna do during your regular season? Do you think you might win?
Possibly if I can get the win, which is what everyone calls Chase Elliott. I could probably get one of those maybe. But aside from that, I'm just hoping I can get consistent enough to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
What is it gonna take for you and Detroit Motorsports to get into the Xfinity Series?
I thought it was part of Turtle.
Oh yeah, Turtle. I messed up there. What is it gonna take for you to get Turtle Motorsports into the playoffs of the Grand National Series?
I don't know, just stay consistent. If Soda Turtle actually showed up to the races, hopefully he can help work with me.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's Riley. Thank you for coming out, and
yeah,
sorry it went not as good as you wanted.
Yeah, disappointing, but it is what it is.
And thank you, Mr. Katz, for coming out to commentate, and I hope to see you in the future for other races.
Yeah, definitely. This is fun.
So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to start closing out the race here. So that was the Valvoline Grand National Series exhibition at Indianapolis. Didn't go as smooth as we wanted it to go. Very much affected by the lag. We're going to try. Hopefully these servers can get fixed before the Cup Series, which races on Thursday in New Hampshire. So we'll see you then as we take an off day at Wednesday. Thank you all for coming out, and we'll see you next time for the Valvoline Cup Series.